The Gorge is a 2025 film that represents a bold fusion of film genres, combining science fiction, romance, action, and horror in a unique experience directed by Scott Derrickson, known for his acclaimed works such as The Black Phone and Doctor Strange. Written by Zach Dean and starring Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy, with Sigourney Weaver in a pivotal supporting role, the film offers an intriguing premise that explores themes of isolation, duty, love, and the dark secrets governments keep in the name of national security. The story centers on a highly classified mission in which two snipers are given identical assignments: to guard opposite sides of a remote, top-secret canyon for a year without contact with their counterparts or the outside world. Levi Kane, a former U.S. Marine played by Miles Teller, is recruited by a mysterious government agent known as Bartholomew, who poses as a high-level operative tasked with top-secret missions involving national security. On the other side of the Gorge is Dresa, a Lithuanian assassin based in Russia, played by Anya Taylor-Joy. Both operatives are considered among the best in their respective fields, but they are kept completely in the dark about the exact nature of the threat they are monitoring. Their task is to guard the Gorge, a seemingly bottomless, nebulous crevice in the middle of the countryside, with no knowledge of what might emerge from its mysterious depths. The premise establishes a remote base built around World War II, suggesting that the secrets hidden in the canyon have deep historical roots stretching back decades. This base serves as the setting for a solitary vigil that tests not only the protagonists' professional skills but also their psychological resilience to extreme isolation. Despite strict orders to maintain complete isolation, Levi and Dresa gradually begin communicating across the vast expanse of the canyon, developing a connection that evolves from professional curiosity to personal interest and, eventually, to a deep and complicated romance. This long-distance relationship leads to the inevitable dive below to uncover the truth about the creatures that inhabit the depths of the mysterious canyon. The dynamic between the two protagonists forms the emotional core of the film, exploring how love can blossom even in the most extraordinary and dangerous circumstances. Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy manage to create palpable chemistry despite being physically separated for much of the narrative, using only visual and vocal communication to build a relationship that feels authentic and emotionally resonant. The mysterious Hollow Men are the film's antagonistic monsters, representing a threat that goes beyond conventional understanding. These mutated creatures emerge from the depths of the canyon, representing both an immediate physical threat and a manifestation of deepest fears about uncontrolled government experimentation and the unintended consequences of unbridled scientific ambition. The Dark Lake Organization is a fictional operation created for the Gorge, serving as the shadowy entity responsible for maintaining this top-secret operation. The mission of this organization and the methods they employ raise profound questions about the lengths governments are willing to go in the name of national security. Scott Derrickson's direction brings his experience in supernatural horror to create an atmosphere of mounting tension that permeates the entire film. The director successfully balances the romantic elements with a growing sense of existential dread about what may lurk in the depths of the canyon. This tension between human intimacy and cosmic terror creates a unique cinematic experience that defies traditional genre conventions. Sigourney Weaver, an unparalleled veteran of science fiction and horror cinema, brings her iconic presence to the film in a role that adds dramatic weight and institutional credibility to the narrative. Her participation connects The Gorge to the rich cinematic tradition of films that explore encounters with the unknown. When an evil from the depths emerges, Levi and Dresa must work together to survive what lies within the canyon, forcing them to abandon their positions of relative safety and directly confront the forces they have been watching from afar. This transition from passive observers to active participants marks the film's climax and tests both their personal relationship and their professional skills. The narrative structure allows for a gradual buildup of tension that culminates in a revelation about the true nature of the threat they were guarding. This revelation recontextualizes all previous experience, forcing both the protagonists and the audience to re-evaluate everything they thought they knew about the mission and its true purpose. The action sequences are choreographed to demonstrate not only the protagonists' lethal competence but also their vulnerability when confronted with forces beyond their comprehension or experience. Each confrontation with the canyon's creatures is built around the tension between military training and the primal terror of facing the truly unknown. The film explores profound themes of isolation, duty, and the psychological consequences of carrying secrets that cannot be shared with anyone. Levi and Dresa's experience serves as a metaphor for all those who serve in classified operations where the weight of secret knowledge can be as dangerous as any physical threat they face. Elite snipers are tasked with guarding a canyon in a remote region of the Northern Hemisphere, unaware of exactly what lies within, creating a premise where enforced ignorance becomes both a psychological protection and a strategic vulnerability. The film serves as a meditation on institutional trust and the personal costs of serving organizations whose true purposes remain hidden even from those who risk their lives on their behalf. This exploration of transparency versus national security resonates deeply with contemporary concerns about government surveillance and classified operations. Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy's performances anchor the film emotionally, conveying both the professional competence of their characters and their human vulnerability when confronted with situations that challenge all their previous experience. The Gorge manages to be simultaneously an action thriller, a love story, and a horror film, using each genre to enrich the others rather than compete for attention. This integrated approach creates a unique cinematic experience that offers something for different audiences while maintaining a cohesive vision of the central themes it explores with intelligence and sensitivity.